Tam say goodbye. She's ready to take you to new heights. All you gonna do is open your mind. Take a ride and a deep dive into your life.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Tamara and welcome to Tam Psych Advice. So today I'm going to do ENFJ Life, Sometimes Be Nice Anyway, or something like that. So I do ENF Life to try to share some things that are a little bit more personal, maybe share a couple of personal stories with you. That's definitely not my strong point. I'm not a bloggy type of person. I'm going to share with you something that happened to me a few days ago. It's still kind of around the holiday season. And as you know, 2020 ended with the pandemic. And so at the post office, there was a lot of backlog, a lot of delay because everybody was mailing everything way more than normal. And so it was after the holidays, but still kind of holiday season, I guess. And I got a note that I had a package. So went to the post office after work. I knew I had about a small window to get there before they closed. So when I got there, the line was out the door again. And so I waited forever and ever and ever and ever. I finally get up to the front of the line and I say, I need to pick up a package. And the lady says, oh, well, you have to go into the other room and ring the doorbell. What? Okay, so that means I have waited in line this long for nothing. So I said, well, since I'm in line, can I get some stamps? Can I take a look at them? Because I like to pick nice stamps. And I really kind of didn't care for the stamps. And I also was thinking, do I have some stamps at home? I might already have some. So after looking at them, I said, that's okay. Never mind. I'll come back and get stamps. So I went to the other room and there was someone else already waiting to pick up their package, but I rang the doorbell anyway. It took forever for the lady to come with the guy's package who was in front of me. And so then it was my turn and I have on my mask. And this lady is so rude. She is so mean. So she's behind one of those clear, it looks like a curtain, but it's clear and it's split in the middle. And she doesn't have on a mask, which I don't appreciate because I feel like you're helping. You need to have on a mask for your own protection, for my protection, for everyone's protection. So I didn't like that. But so she's asking me for my tracking number. I pull it up on my phone. I show it to her, the email. And she's like, that's not good enough. I need to pull it up some other kind of way. So I tried pulling it up another kind of way. It still wouldn't come up. Or I don't know what she was asking for. I mean, we went through this scenario about 3 different times. I'm scrolling through emails. I'm pulling up things. I'm going to different. Well, I have no idea why, what she wants to see. But I'm trying to hurry for one thing because I'm tired. And then I'm trying to comply and do what she's asking me to do. She's pretty much yelling at me and snapping at me the whole time, which was really annoying. I don't like being snapped at. I don't. But yeah, she's very snappy, very short. And so after all that, she says, let me see that email again. She said, okay, the email was sent to you this morning. She said, okay. She said, I'm not going to even go and look because it's not going to be here. And I said, yeah, but I think that the email was sent yesterday. Let me scroll and look again and see. And she was just like, no matter what I told her, the answer was, I'm not going back there. I'm not looking for your package. I don't care what it says. I'm not budging. I'm not going back there. So I'm like, what a waste of time, Like I came all the way over here after work. I'm exhausted and I've done all of this for nothing. in the middle of a pandemic where you're trying to spread out and be spaced out with an uncomfortable mask on, but okay. And so at the end, I was very polite. And the reason I was polite to her was because as an ENFJ, you look past the surface. You look past what you see here, all of that, and you look past it. And when I looked past it, I could see that this lady was beyond exhausted. That she had had it. I could tell she had had a really rough day. She looked like she was having a hard time just standing. As an ENFJ, you start to tap into your feeling nature and you start asking, okay, why is she so short with me? Why is she short-tempered? Is this just her natural? Is this who she is? Is this her nature? Is this what she normally does? And I don't think so. I mean, I think she was probably kind of a serious kind of person, but I don't think that it was her natural. I mean, just looking at the line, I guess that's kind of what really intuition, it feels like you're using facts. You know, I'm looking at this line, I'm thinking, how do I feel right now? I mean, they are being just pummeled with requests, with orders, and then just thinking of how many packages they probably have to go through. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like she was having a bad day. Maybe her supervisors had been yelling at her. And then she's taking it out on the customer, which is not the right thing to do. Definitely is not okay. But I don't know. Something in me just said, we're all overwhelmed. We're all stressed out. We have to wear these masks, even though she was not wearing one. But it's still, I could forgive her. I could look past the agitation. So I started to walk away, and you'll think that what's interesting was what happened next. So a customer came flying up to me and said, ma'am, I want to give you this sheet of stamps. And I was like, what? She said, yes. She said, you can have this sheet of stamps. And she started to hand them to me. And then she said, hold on just a second. Let me take a couple of them. And so she started hurriedly peeling off 2 of them with her fingers. And then she gave me the rest of the sheet of stamps. And I was like, wow, and of course I thanked her, for doing that for me. And she was like, sure, no problem. So I don't know if she heard me when I was in the line and I thought about getting stamps and then I just didn't. And I don't know, but I just thought this random lady comes up to me and just does that for me. So of course it was anytime anybody does something nice for you, especially after what I had just all the waiting for nothing. And something else I forgot. Oh yeah, this was interesting because when I got in line, I just had a feeling. I was like, and this is an ENFJ thing too, where you kind of get these hunches. And I was like, what if this package is not here? That's what I thought. And I said, okay. So I decided to ask God. I said, God, and I'm saying this in my head, I said, God, am I supposed to be here? And about 2 minutes later, a lady walked by me and her shirt says, where you're supposed to be. And I thought, this is of course I love it. I love how God will communicate with you if you ask him to. So that's why I waited. And then in the end, I got something really nice. Something really nice happened for me. And so I started thinking, what does this mean? Because as an ENFJ, you're going to always try to extract meaning out of every situation, right? Not every situation, but situations like this, you're going to try to figure out, what does this mean? And I felt like it meant, God was telling me, I'm going to give you double for your trouble. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to, I see what you've gone through. And that experience was just symbolic of some of the things that I've been through. And I know with the pandemic, everybody has been through something now, right? But it's been tough. There's been some personal things, some difficulties. I mean, and just the waiting. I felt like God was like, for your waiting, I'm going to bless you. I'm going to make some things worth the wait. And I'm going to bless you with, I'm going to bless you for having to put up with, snippy attitudes and trying to do the right thing when other people aren't, and just dealing with difficult situations, dealing with difficult people. I felt like he was telling me, if you just hang in there, just keep hanging in there, keep waiting, keep pushing through. I know it's been a tough season, but I'm going to bless you. And then I thought about, the lady handed me the stamps, and I'll show them to you right now. I thought, why did she, so there were 10 at first, and then it became 8. And I was like, why did she have to tear off 2 of them, which I was okay with. But I thought, here goes the ENFJ again, extracting meaning. What's the meaning of that? And I was like, oh, 8. Okay, so what does the number 8 mean biblically? And it says, according to the Bible, number 8 is considered to be a symbol of creation and new beginning. So it's a symbol of new beginning and also a symbol of a new order. So, so it's like, I think maybe God is telling me something new is coming. It's something better, something good is coming. And what's also interesting is, like 2 days later, something interesting did happen. And I'm not going to share it right now. I can't. But, probably someday I might. But it was like kind of an unexpected, unusual blessing. Like, wow, like this is kind of crazy. Was not expecting it. So anyway, I guess the moral of the story is, be nice, be kind, especially right now. I feel like, there are a lot of people who are helping others, serving others during this time, essential workers, so to speak. And just be kind to those people. They gotta be worn out, maxed out, exhausted. And I know you are too. But sometimes, you know what? When you're nice to other people, something good can happen to you. Sometimes what you sow, you definitely reap. And I felt like this was a moment when that happened. I was nice to someone, and someone was really nice to me.
Personality disorder, stay away from them narcs. Watch your personality target, you know who you are. Welcome to Tam Psych Advice.
Check out my book, The Workplace Narcissist by Tamara Zyon on Amazon.